Welcome back to Soul Food. This episode is brought to you by friends and family at Soul. And today,
we have someone new.
new face alert.
Yes, she's never been here.
Never been here.
Yes.
And we're going to maritas and gossip. Man, I tell you, because of you and your friend Chin, who's behind the camera, my algorithm is messed up. I've got so many Pinoy jokes right now. But Larah, maybe you want to tell us about yourself? Where you from?
Hi everyone, I am Larah. I'm from Cebu, Philippines.
Sorry, babe, you want to say something just now?
No.
Right. And we brought Larah here today for this episode because we want to talk about long distance relationship.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Larah is in LDR, right? LDR looks very cute when you watch a movie. But this is why we bring you in, because we want to know.
We know the pain.
Yeah.
But so, how long have you been dating your boyfriend first?
I've been dating my boyfriend for almost 3 years now. Yeah.
Wow. Okay. So 3 years and then long distance now, how long?
Probably 6-7 months.
6-7 months.
Yeah.
It's so painful. So let's get right into it, right? Long distance relationship is never easy.
Yeah.
I mean, like the past couple of episodes, whenever we talk about it,
Yeah.
it's something that Caroline
talked about it, right, before?
Yeah, we talked about it before.
Only us.
Yeah, like I think it's scary.
We always salute people who actually doing LDR because
shout out to Caleb and Phoebe.
because both of us.
Yeah,
I don't think I can.
It's very, very hard. So that's why our sacrifices are very different.
Yeah.
Our sacrifices, were more of like staying back, being here for one another. But kudos to you and Matthew. And one thing that I just want to just comment, something that I've noticed, how you and Matthew, say shout out to Matthew, his name.
Shout out to Matthew.
Have planned out date nights,
Yeah.
and then like last night you all were watching movie together, right? So how has this LDR journey been so far?
Actually, it's kind of rough. I can say like it's kind of a roller coaster ride because there are days wherein like you feel like you're over the moon, like, oh, we're so in love. But then there are some days wherein like both of us are busy. It's so hard to find time for each other. So I think that's one of the major problems that we encountered.
Right.
Yeah.
But could you walk us through with your story? Like, how did the LDR started? Like, was it like
she got no choice? She had to come to Malaysia.
Some LDR is like, you know what? Tomorrow I have to move away to New Zealand, and then like tomorrow, like. But how was it for you? Like, how did you guys prepare each other before the LDR?
Was there like a pre-preparation?
No, actually, we were classmates before, right? Okay. So he always knew that I wanted more than what Philippines can offer me. So I tried applying for scholarship here in Malaysia. And then, before that, I was like contemplating, like I keep on asking him, should I go or should I not? But then he's the one who keeps on pushing me to like, it's for your future, it's for our future, then go for it. Like, it's not just about yourself, but I want to ask him that because like it's not just my decision alone. It's for both of us and also for my family back home.
Right.
Is LDR a new thing for you, or is it like someone close to you, maybe your family member has done like a long distance relationship before?
My
maybe
mom actually. My mom and my dad.
With your dad?
My mom and my dad, because my dad works abroad before. So they were like LDR for, let's say, 7 or 5 years, around that. Yeah,
but there's like LDM marriage,
right? But witnessing that, your parents or maybe someone around, I noticed that talking to Pinoys, right, to Philippines, a lot of them actually doing LDM or LDR.
Yeah.
But witnessing that, does it make you scared or tell yourself that I will never be an LDR, or does it make you like, you know what, it's possible?
Before, right, like, I know from the very start that LDR is really hard. It's really difficult. But like also, like if I scroll my TikTok, right, before when I went here, like my TikTok algorithm was like, oh, LDR is hard. Oh, probably you're gonna break up after months.
Yeah.
But then like, if I look from me and Matthew's perspective, right, like it's not that hard because LDR is hard, depends on the person you are with. I keep on telling myself that.
That's so nice.
We both know what we have and
Yeah.
like our connection.
Yeah.
So despite the algorithm, like, oh, you're gonna break up, you're gonna break up. I was like, no, it's up to us. It's not
Yeah.
up the situation or the people around us. What
You are
to-
right.
Yeah.
Right. You know, something about LDR is that, and this is in context to Philippines.
Yeah.
I've heard stories before of how, because mom or dad has to work abroad, and I'm so sorry, I heard stories where mom and dad maybe has an affair.
Yeah.
And I mean, this is quite a
Actually,
common thing,
it
right?
happens a lot in like
Yeah.
Filipino
So
families.
does
actually.
this, I mean, does it scare you? Like, like, oh my gosh, is this going to happen to me and Matthew? And how do you process that? Like,
Actually, before, right? Of course, I think overthinking is very natural. So before I went here, I kept on overthinking like what happens if he has like a new classmate back home. It's like, oh,
Pangako sa'yo. I don't know why. I just simply sing a drama. No, because it's like a drama, right? I just thought of this drama song. Okay, sorry.
So like before, like I keep on like overthinking. What if like there's a new classmate,
Yeah.
or what if there's a new friend? Because eventually, like we will meet new people. We will encounter
Yeah.
new people in our lives. So that's one thing. So what happens if I'm here and he's there, and then he meets new people, I meet new people? Then also like from other LDR stories, like they're having an affair with someone. Or,
Yeah.
So, but for me, right, I keep on telling myself, my boyfriend didn't do anything that will make me like suspect him of cheating, or like he never did something that will make me doubt. So what's the point of like doubting him without him doing anything? So I tell myself like he didn't do anything before, so why would I like think of that way?
Right.
Yeah. I really like what she said just now.
Uh-uh.
You say that LDR is hard or easy. It depends on who is the person
you're
you are
with.
with.
Yeah.
Because can you imagine, right? Like we never been in LDR. I think the longest we're in LDR was 3 months.
Yeah.
But I think, and I see a lot of people actually survive LDR.
Yeah.
Caleb and Phoebe,
Yeah.
like our pastors also, right? Like I think right. Even when you are close,
Yeah.
arguments, conflict can happen.
Yeah.
We can survive distance, but
Yeah.
I think we cannot survive neglect.
Yeah.
You said you have a good connection with Matthew,
Yeah.
right? Imagine like it's not about distance, but it's about connection. It's
Yeah.
about not neglecting
Yeah.
each other needs and feelings.
Yes.
I like what you guys did. You guys have a non-negotiable
Yeah.
movie
Yeah.
night.
So leading on to that, I wanted to ask, was it something pre-discussed? Like, okay, babe, these are some boundaries. We are not going to cross them, or natural to you? I don't know. What was the process like?
As far as I remember, okay. I didn't remember we had like discussion or something. Oh yeah. The night before my flight, we talked like there are some things that maybe we can like change or adjust or adapt to. So I just told him like maybe we can just update each other with photos as much as possible, as much as we can. Because like it somewhat reassures me. Like, okay, you're telling the truth or something. So like, okay, that's just one thing I want.
Right.
That's one thing like I think that will help us in the future in this like LDR thing that we're in.
Right. How is it like being, 6-7 months now?
Yeah.
So the photos consistent?
Yeah. Actually, like my boyfriend, like I keep on sending him photos, right? Majority of that photos is like with Chin. Chin has a digital footprint in our conversation already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or with
Right.
us.
Yeah. With us, yeah.
Having dinner here again today.
We're makan again.
Why are you makan? Why are you always hanging out with the same person, with the same people?
Yeah. But do you think, in your experience, by the way, to hear your perspective on this, it's very mature. You are 20, right?
Turning 20 actually.
Turning 20,
Yeah.
right? In
November.
November, okay.
Birthday,
Birthday is
guys.
coming.
Eggs and flour coming away.
Hey,
Right?
no.
So, I mean, at such a young age and you are comprehending, such a big thing. I don't know. Have you experienced anyone telling you, come on, Larah, this is just puppy love. It's not going to last. How you deal with that?
Actually, I'm very thankful for like my family and like the people just around me back home because when we started dating, we didn't hear any things like that.
Wow.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, but like my mom was kind of skeptical at first, but then
Right.
like we proved to her like, oh, this is legit. Like
Yeah.
we're doing this for real. It's not just like games or whatsoever.
Yeah.
So because like we both like believe like date to marry. So we're not just dating for like games or for experience, like
Date to marry.
Okay, straight to the point, yeah. Because like, why are you dating if that's not the point, right?
Right.
I'm curious, like with long distance, how do you navigate arguments and conflicts?
Man, I want to ask that actually.
I want to talk about that
Very
actually.
curious, what do you do? Because whenever we argue, it's so
Yeah.
hard. It's already so hard, even
Yeah.
when we are near, but
Really?
you are
It's
far.
easy for me, babe. Huh?
Oh,
How do you navigate it? And I also curious, what usually is the trigger in relate to distance when you are?
actually, back home, I want to use like we rarely fight, but like I'm not yet sure if he agrees with me. But for me, right, we rarely fight because I think it's because we're always together because we were classmates, we go to the same school and things like that, and like we go dates almost every day, like eat together or something. So like it's very we rarely fight because of that. But now, right, I think it's kind of hard because we're not together anymore every single day.
Yeah.
And we just talk through phone. So before, I mean like, yeah, last month it was kind of hard because like I'm struggling to find time to talk to him. And back home, it's their holiday break, it's their summer break or semestral
Right.
break, which is like for 2 months or 1.5 months. So he's free. So he's basically bored at home. So but me here, I'm kind of busy like preparing for my IELTS
Yeah.
and everything. And also like doing or like going to like some camps and also serving here. So I was like, it's kind of difficult, like. And I actually felt sad for him because like he doesn't deserve that. Like it feels like I'm just giving him the leftover
Leftover,
time
right.
that
The
I
spare
have.
time.
Yeah, spare time that I have. So it was kind of rough. It's not really kind of rough. It is rough. It is very difficult for us, and that triggers our like misunderstandings. But if we do have misunderstandings, right? It's the one I always like push him away. Like I don't want to talk to you first. Like give me some time
Give me
first.
space.
Yeah. Like I don't want to talk to you right now because I'm not in the right mind. So like can you just give me few hours to think, to like give time for myself? And then I'll get back to you. So that's what we always do. So I back off. for
So
sometimes.
Matthew also does this. Like if
No.
he is up. Oh, okay.
Actually, like he's the one who's very like pushy. Like
Let's get it sorted.
Yeah. Because when we started our relationship, we had this maybe not kind of rule like to fix everything in just one day. So like let's not sleep in bad terms unless it's a really huge fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
So back home when we weren't doing LDR, every time we had an argument, right? Although I won't speak to him the entire day, at night, okay, we need to talk. We need to meet halfway. We need to talk. We need to fix this before we sleep. And that actually
Don't go to bed angry.
yeah. And that actually works for the both of us.
Right.
So right now, every time we have an argument, right, like for the last months, I kind of push him away for a while, and then at night I was like, okay, can we talk? Because I need to prepare myself for like hard conversations with him.
Yeah.
Because it's not easy. So every time I do that, he keeps on just texting me like his whereabouts,
Yeah.
or like he keeps on saying sorry. Even though I know like I'm also at fault, right?
Right.
But at the end of the day, we just talk it out at night, and then
Right.
tomorrow is another day, and then just maybe leave that things behind.
You know, I don't want to put you on the spot, Larah, but I mean, to help me and Caroline understand better, like, what is like? Do you mind sharing like one of the arguments you have that require you to pause for a while, like? And the reason I'm asking this is not to Marites.
Marites.
Marites. No, it's not to gossip, but I want to know like the issue, you know, and how do you deal with it?
I think, okay, I'll share the recent one.
Okay.
During the camp that we went early June, July, Penang,
May,
Penang.
yeah, May.
Oh, Penang, Penang, Penang.
June, right.
June,
Yeah.
right. So during that camp, I didn't use phone for like 5 days. Is it? Yeah,
Right,
5
right.
days, right?
She wants to win the
She
prize.
wants to win the
I want to win the
prize.
prize, the Uniqlo and the speaker.
Sup,
guys.
Chin? Okay.
Chin won.
Yeah, so like, and also it was like kind of rough for me, like my relationship with God as well. Like I want to be closer with Him, and so like I told myself, I want to like stop using my phone first, and then like build this relationship with God and also with the other campers as well. So at night, I try to update him like, okay, this is what we did today, and then everything. But I didn't know that it was affecting him, because for me it was kind of okay because I was with people that I want to be with. Like I'm with you guys, I'm with Jin, I'm with the other youths. So for me it was kind of okay, and I was also enjoying because we had this activity planned every day, right? But for him, it was like he was kind of bored because like he just plays PC, and then me, because before I keep on telling him just go out lah, just go to the mall or something, but he doesn't want to because like he keeps on telling me I don't want to because it's boring. It's not like the same as before, like we were
Right.
together. So when I got back home, I noticed like, oh, something's off. But he tries to hide it. Like, oh no, nothing's wrong. But I was like, I can sense it, I can sense it. There's something wrong. Like,
Right.
so I just gave him some time. So okay. Our conversation, our chat during that time, it was kind of cold. Like, okay, good night, good morning, good morning. It's just like that.
You're right.
So I really couldn't take it anymore because it was bothering me.
Yeah.
Because I know something's off, so we
Yeah.
need to talk about this.
Yeah, we girls, we always know when something
yeah,
is off.
yeah. Our
when the
instincts,
vibe,
girls
when the vibes
instinct.
is off,
yeah,
you know, right?
Like even the slightest tone, even in texting, we can notice something's off.
Exactly.
Yeah, right.
Another conversation for another day.
So at night, I told him like, while we were video calling, like something's off. Can we talk about it?
Yeah.
So like, yeah, he was like kinda not. He keeps on telling me he's not scared or anything. He just feels something weird or missing because I am here in Malaysia meeting new people, exploring new things,
Yeah.
and then new opportunities are coming in for me. And then he feels like he's stuck back there in the Philippines.
Oh.
So he was like happy for me, but he's kind of scared. Like he couldn't explain it. So one thing, it was actually a really hard conversation for the
Yeah.
both of us because like, and also during that conversation, I realized like reassurance is really very important. Even though
Yeah.
like you've been together for how many years or months, still reassuring your partner is very important.
Yeah.
So during that conversation, I reassured him that although I am here meeting a lot of new people, new faces, I'm not hiding you.
Yeah.
You can see in my Instagram, guys. My boyfriend's all over my
Yeah.
Instagram.
Yeah.
And also, I told him that these opportunities that are coming in for me is not just for myself. It's for you, it's for us, it's for my family back home, it's for our future that we're building together. So after that, I realized like, okay, reassuring your partner is very important. Because
Yeah.
I think for me, I kind of neglected it because I'm
Yeah.
already so used to him not asking it.
Right.
Yeah, so I think that's one of the hardest conversation we had and one of the toughest argument or like misunderstanding that we had during LDR.
Wow.
Thanks for sharing that, Larah. And how do I ask this question? I'm definitely this issue that you had.
Yeah.
It was a tough one, but I'm sure it made you stronger.
Yeah, definitely.
Right?
Definitely.
But what is one thing you learned that you could have done better, or Matthew, did you all discuss? Like in terms of long distance kind of thing?
I think for me, right, during that months, I became not really lazy, but lazy is the only thing I can think of right now.
Right, okay.
I've been kind of lazy. Like, I'm so used to him that it's okay lah, just update lah, and then okay lah. But then I realized like I could have done more than that.
Right.
Like I could have took my time to really tell him everything. Because sometimes, right, like I just messaged him like, hey babe, I'm going somewhere, and then he was like, oh, you're going somewhere? I was like, oh, I forgot to tell you. I am going so I'm already so used to him not asking things or doing stuff like that. So
Right.
and also like the reassurance thing. I should have done better than that.
Right,
Like
right.
I've been so like, it's okay lah. He knows that he knows that what we have already. So
Yeah.
why would I like tell him back and back again?
Yeah.
So I think I should have done that more, like reassured him more. And
So
then
it's safe to say, like, instead of assumption,
yeah.
like, and I think this is something you're discovering as well,
Yeah.
which is so beautiful, yeah.
And also, right, like just to give more time. Because for me, right, I noticed that past months he's been like kind of last on my list. Like sorry. But like sorry. But like kind of thing. Because I put my studies first, which is like not bad. And also like other stuffs, like church stuffs also.
Yeah.
So I realized that I should have like listed him as well on my list. Like, okay, I'll give time for you this time.
Right.
Because last month, right, we just talked at the end of the night. And then at the end of the night, I end up sleeping. So the next morning, he will be like, oh, you just slept last night lah. We didn't talk that much. Yeah.
Right.
So I should have like,
Hearing your story, right?
Wow.
It takes double to maintain the connection
Yeah.
for you. You know what? I can relate a little bit when being like Matthew, because most of the time is my husband is the one who get to go anywhere. Like there was like this 1 week or 2 weeks he's away.
Yeah.
In the US or somewhere, and then he's the one who is like roaming around, meeting new people, experience new things, and I'm at home with the kids doing same thing.
Same
So
routine.
sometimes it feels like I got stuck here.
Yeah.
And I can see that. I don't know. I think it's like to me it's like a pull and
Pull and pull.
yeah, it's like oh, you know what? It's okay. I'll just hear from him by the end of the day. I want him to have fun. But at the same time, that assurance that you said you're giving him, it gives a lot of peace. Oh, you know what? We are okay. And you are maintaining connection with that, even though it is a hard work for you to, snap and everything. Because for you, it's a hard work. Because you know what? I'm doing something. Let's say I'm studying for my IELTS, and I have to text you, and then my mojo, you say always, my mojo is disrupted. But actually, from the other point of view, for Matthew, maybe he thinks that, you know what? It takes just 1 second,
1
to
second
just
to
type
message.
for me. Like this is the kind of things that you compromise, or he tried to compromise. How did you decide on what to compromise, on what works for you and what works for him?
I think, just maybe take time to have this hard conversation.
Yeah.
Like recently, or like talk things that are kind of hard for you guys to talk on a daily basis. Like these days, I'm feeling like this because I feel like you're doing this. And also from my point of view, like I felt like this because things are like this. And that's how I think that's how we meet halfway. Like, okay, I'm busy here. Can you please understand me? I need more time, more understanding because things are kind of rough for me to balance because I'm kind of overwhelmed with everything that's happening here since I'm just new here, right? And then one thing I really love about him is that he really understands me. And at some point, I realized like, not all men are like this, which I'm very thankful for because we had this tough argument. I mean,
Right.
not really tough argument, like just a misunderstanding. So I told him like, I'm very grateful that you're understanding me, that you're giving me time for myself, but I just need more. I just need more of that understanding now. Yes, I'm very thankful you're there for an understanding. And you know what? He was like, okay. So it's give and take.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is so teach me senpai. I'm learning so much from you, Larah. I really think that you are so much.
Thanks, Larah, for teaching my wife.
You learn from Matthew now.
Nah, just kidding.
But how do you
Oh,
start?
man.
You keep saying that hard conversation is important. How do you start that hard conversation? Are you like, we need to talk? Can you imagine if my husband texts me, we need to talk? Whole day, I'll be like, what is it? What are you doing?
But before that, babe, one of the things that I'm just listening and what I really admire about you, Larah, and your relationship with Matthew, is that there is no sense of like self-centeredness. Like, babe, this is my way.
Yeah.
You either do it this way or get lost. Which this is the scary stories we hear of some people
Yeah.
having their long distance relationship. Like, hey, you better love me the way I am.
Yeah.
Like, this is
This is
how
me.
this is me. Take it or leave it kind of thing.
Yeah.
I think if you were to do it that with Matthew, oh man.
I don't think we're gonna last, right?
Last, right? Yeah. But going back to your question again, babe. Sorry, you were asking.
Yeah, I'm
Larah.
just curious. How do you start that hard
Hard
conversation? Through
conversation.
phone? I mean,
Through phone.
face to face already so hard, babe. We need to
Okay.
talk.
For me, it's easier
talk
to start it.
round.
Like,
Yeah.
I think for me, it's easier like through phone than like in real life because like through phone, I can just directly ask him, what's wrong? I feel something's off and like,
Right.
what's wrong? Just tell me what's wrong so that I know what to do, how to reassure you, what are things that we can do to fix this. So that's basically how we start or I start the conversation. It's just, most of the time it's just me who starts it because I really can't.
How?
Yeah.
How?
Just like call him and then
Oi.
I just call him and then straight to the point. It feels weird. It feels like something's off.
Okay.
Can you just like tell me what's going on?
Okay.
What's bothering you so that we can fix it? Just like that. But also, especially in Filipino. In English, it sounds so formal, right?
Yeah.
But in Cebuano, in my language, it's not that formal. So yeah.
Right.
I'm
right.
sure it takes a
lot
lot of
of
effort to
effort and-
actually figure out the sentence that you
Yeah,
want to use,
yeah.
right? Because we just have this conversation. We just had our date. Yesterday
Yeah.
we talked about marriage and all, and then we realized that sometimes as a couple, when we get familiar, right? Like you say things like you say things just now, like to Matthew, like I feel something is off, but Matthew might feel accused. Like sometimes you say like, babe, are you going to cook for the kids? And then I feel
Yeah.
like, what? You feel like I'm not taking care of the kids. So the thing is, it must take a lot of effort for you to actually arrange the words.
Choose the
Yeah.
specific words to use.
Yeah, but you're saying just now that you find it easier through phone to talk like this.
Yeah,
than-
because like I find it so
That's interesting.
So awkward to like
Face to face.
face to face. Yeah.
if I ask you this question, right, being in LDR for 6-7 months, do you think the LDR makes your heart go fonder, or it makes your heart go wandering?
I think.
Oh, this
Wait,
all these
wait.
lines.
Yeah.
Do you think-
Dropping all these
Rhyming,
lines.
alright.
Rhyming. Yeah, man.
I did my research.
Thank you, ChatGPT. Come on, man. All right.
I think it's in between. Because during the first months of LDR, I was like, oh, LDR is not easy. I mean, it's not hard at all. Because like even though for the first 3 or 4 months, I was so happy. Like, oh, it's not that hard. Like
Yeah.
how everyone keeps on telling me it's hard, it's hard. For me, no, it's not. And then at some point, right, like during the rough days or rough patches, makes you wonder as well. Like, is this still gonna make? Is this still gonna work or what? Or like, am I doing the right thing? Am I fighting for the right thing, or is it worth it?
Yeah.
That's also like, that's why it's in between. So it's either it makes you wonder sometimes.
I love that. I love that because I think every relationship, you have to go through those questions.
Yeah.
We don't want to live in denial.
Yeah.
Like, everything is okay,
Yeah.
but this guy is abusing you, this guy is cheating on you, like, you know what I mean? No, everything is okay. He loves me, you know? At least I have someone. Oh my gosh, that is the worst
That's
thing.
the worst thing.
But I think these are the pangs, right? The pain where you have to go through and like, oh my gosh, am I doing this right?
Yeah,
You know,
yeah.
am I saying this right? And eventually you will get there.
That
you will get
wondering
there.
is not necessarily wrong.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Somehow
It's
the some question actually necessary for you to think about.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you know what? Maybe all this while the way
Yeah.
I react or respond to a conflict might not be the best thing.
Yeah,
but
yeah,
because
yeah.
of
Yeah.
distance, you learn a better way.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what, Larah? Hearing you, I really learned a lot. You know, I really feel that you can be an advocate or
Long distance relationship. Long distance.
or, you know, you should gather some people who is an LDM and you actually teach these tips, you know, for
Yeah.
them. I wish, you know, there may be someone, a listener, right?
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
are maybe in the same spot.
Mm-hmm.
If there is, you know, there are someone who is listening to this
Yeah.
and then they are in long distance relationship,
Yeah.
what would you say to them to maybe they are not in it yet, to prepare them?
Yeah. I think, right, just prepare yourself for like that hard conversations. And also, one thing I realized right before, like, it is so important to, you know, make sure you share your problems to the right people or right person. Because because I realized, right, like my friends, if I tell them something about what's going on between me and Matthew, right? They won't like, oh, break up with Matthew la, never mind the 3 years la, just break up, you could find someone new. No, they're like, just fix things. You'll get through it.
Wow.
So I realized that
Shout out to
having-
Chin.
Yeah, shout out to Chin. Shout out to my Filipino friends back home. Yeah, so that made things easier as well. Make sure you know your circle, or make sure you know who's the right person to talk to.
Right.
Because it's very important. But yeah, just trust your connection between you and your partner. And then prepare for the hard I think that's one of the biggest things that I can.
Larah, thank you so much for this
Thank
conversation
you, guys.
today.
We loved it. I loved it.
I love
We hope that your heart will grow fonder as you wonder. I gotta drop that line. Well, that's all for this episode. Thank you so much, Larah.
Thank you, guys.